Speak real estate. In front of you, you're going to see a lot of terms that buyers in the past have had a lot of questions about. You're seeing the definitions. I'm just going to add some perspective based on my experience and some past buyers and some of their confusion on the subject. Pre-approval is not a guarantee that you're going to get the loan. It says that you met the basic requirements. That's one of the most important things to remember. The MLS, multi-listing service, everybody knows that. The realtors enter the house into the database, and then it goes out to like Zillow and Realtor.com and all those places. Buyer agency. Once again, the definition in front of you is good. However, I want to add that on August 12th of 2024, a lot of things changed. The government, in their endless attempt to protect consumers, put into place that you now must have an agency agreement with a real estate agent, and that has to be presented to you at the first meeting. So you're going to hear words like exclusive and non-exclusive agencies, and if you hit the link there on my website, you'll be able to read a little bit more about them. My perspective on all of that is simple. Do not sign a contract that mandates you work with a real estate agent before you know who that real estate agent is. Consumer notice. In front of you, you see the definition. My perspective on that is it's sad that as a real estate agent, I have to read all those things to you because it's what we should be doing. But because so many agents choose not to do those things, once again, the government mandates how I'm supposed to treat you, how I'm supposed to identify my relationship with you. At the end of the day, it's good for consumers to have that protection. Earnest money deposit. The earnest money deposit is your good faith when you make an offer. The larger the good faith deposit is, the more skin in the game you have in the seller's eyes. I always tell my people to put as much as a deposit down as you can. You do not have to pay that until the offer gets accepted. Now, a lot of people think that down payment and the deposit is the same thing. They're two separate things. The good faith deposit can go into the down payment if you so choose, but on your pre-approval, if you see that you've got approved for 90% or 80%, a lot of times people will get 80% because they put 20% down. They don't have to pay PMI. That would be your down payment. That 20% would be considered your down payment. Any questions? Just reach out to me. Inspection contingencies. They are all the contingencies in the contract that have to be met before your obligation to fulfill that contract is valid. Please read that one carefully, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. FHA, the Federal Housing Administration, it's just a governing body that oversees a lot of things in real estate, and they actually have their own loan, the FHA loan, 3.5% down. I'm Dan Parson, and this is the first round of Speak Real Estate. I hope it helped.